Guys, Destiny here. So I just wanted to make a really quick video as an announcement that I have decided that I'm going to set up a GoFundMe page for my cat Cody to help cover the vet bills. So I did post a crochet and chat with me explaining what had happened. Just kind of the short version. A couple nights ago, really early in the morning, late at night, he fell from a shelf. His leg got stuck and he ended up breaking his leg in two places and it's dislocated. So I took him to the emergency vet that morning, so around 2 a.m. and I ended up spending, I think, $1,750 and some change just for that ER visit. And they basically just did the x-rays, they put a splint on it, and they recommended that this would probably not heal on its own. He would need to have an orthopedic surgery. I wanted a second opinion, so I took him to my vet once it opened up, and my vet also, he contacted his ortho specialist and they both agreed that the surgery is necessary. Yeah, so it's very expensive. I have paid a down payment on the surgery of $1,000, and the rest of it will be due on this Saturday when he has his procedure done. So the total for the surgery is going to be $3,400, which is a lot of money, but to be honest, it is a lot cheaper than what the emergency vet had said it would be. So he is giving me a good rate for what has to be done. So I don't have this money to pay for it, so I have just gone ahead and put it on my credit card, and I can't really talk about it without getting emotional, but I have funeral expenses already on that credit card. So this is just, I don't know, just, I guess these last few months, last time, have just been really hard, and it just kind of seems like more and more just keep happening. And yeah, so I had planned, instead of like doing a GoFundMe or asking for help, asking for donations, I was going to use my small business to do a fundraiser, and I absolutely still plan to do that. I will be doing that. I want to make some custom totes, just things like bookmarks, keychains, and just sell those to help pay for some of this. But just caring for my Cody and just the stress of dealing with everything, it's honestly just made it really hard for me to be creative. So I haven't been able to get that started yet. And on my other crochet and chat video, someone was really kind and they recommended that, maybe try a GoFundMe, put some cute pictures of Cody, and that might be a way to get some funding. So I do appreciate that so much, and I'm going to try that suggestion. And another reason I haven't really gotten started on, my items that I want to make is that when Cody fell from the shelf, he was actually stuck and he was hanging, and I had to get him down immediately. So I just lifted him up so he could get his leg out. But in that process, my hand got injured, and it's healing a lot better now. I mean, most of it is healing up. I mean, I have cats, so I'm kind of used to getting scratched, but it was very painful. And for a while, like, I just couldn't understand why it was hurting so bad. And it's mostly just this finger here. And I looked at it a lot more closely, and I realized that the reason that this hurt just was so painful was that he actually bit through my fingernail. I think he actually bit through my fingernail in two separate places, because when I lifted him up, he was in so much pain. He was just trying to grab onto, whatever he could grab onto, and because I just used my hands to lift him, he grabbed onto my hand, and totally understandable. He just was trying to get down. So just combined, the stress of just dealing with everything, taking care of Cody. And I actually have Cody, I don't know if you probably won't be able to see him, but he's in a carrier right here, recovering. Yeah, and just waiting for his surgery. So the vet suggested, or told me that while I'm waiting for the surgery, which is this Saturday, so it's Sunday now, so he has a week, that I should just keep Cody in a very confined space. And he said that I could just keep him in his carrier, and that would be fine, because if he moves, more damage will happen and it's going to get worse. So I have his carrier here, and then I have it surrounded by one of those puppy kennel type things. So when I'm in here, I leave the carrier cage open so he can walk out into his little kennel area where he has, his food and his water. And then if I need to like go, or if I'm not paying attention, then I can close up his carrier and he's in a very, very, confined space, and I don't have to worry about, more injuries happening. But yeah, he is my baby. Cody is actually he was born to a stray cat. I saw the stray cat. It was very, very wild. I started feeding it every day, and it eventually got tame. And one day she ran inside of the house, got under a shelf, and had the babies. And surprise, the same shelf that she had, the same bookshelf she had these babies under, is the one that he got injured on. My vet actually was very kind and actually helped me get the mother and all of the babies spayed and neutered. He discounted them for me, so I didn't have to pay the full price. And I did pay all of that out of pocket. I love animals and do anything to take care of them. But yeah, so I just wanted to make a really quick video and see if, if you're able, if you're willing. I know things are hard and everything, but if you had anything that you could possibly spare, any dollar, any amount, anything, absolutely would help. I'm going to put a link to my GoFundMe, and yeah, and if not, I completely understand. Like, I absolutely understand, and part of me feels a little bit kind of bad just creating a GoFundMe, especially like in the crochet community, because Llama Mama Kayla, she has hers going on for her dental work, and I don't want to distract from that or anything. But yeah, if you do have anything that you think could help, anything will help. I would just appreciate it so much. My Cody will absolutely appreciate it. And I forgot to mention, I have the surgery cost, I have the veterinary cost, and then there's also weekly cost with this, because every week, or possibly every 2 weeks, just depends on how it's healing, he will need to go back to the vet and get the leg, a new splint put on the leg, and that can be anywhere between $200 to $375 each visit, and that's going to go on for 2 months to 3 months, just depending on how everything heals. So I don't even know, the full price of how much all of this is going to cost me. But yeah, so anything that you can help. And I'd also just, totally just appreciate it so much if you could just, share my video, share my GoFundMe. I have a very, very small audience on YouTube, but it is a very wonderful audience, and I value it so, so much. So thank you everyone who subscribed, watched my videos, chatted with me, and all of that. I mean, I think that's just really one of the things that have just really been helping me. Just the kind comments and support and the feedback. And when I posted what happened to Cody, I got some really, really kind comments that really meant a lot to me. I mean, it went a long way for helping me, be able to get through this. So I completely, just absolutely appreciate that. So I don't want this video to be super, super long. Thank you so much for listening. And if you can, donate anything to me, I would just absolutely appreciate that. And I will be getting up some of my items to sell to hopefully get some income that way as well. And I'm going to put in some quick, clips of Cody and show you guys what he looks like and everything. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much as always. Thank you. I really appreciate all that you guys do for me. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.